Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to pop on here and finally film this video I have been putting off because I have scattered so much around my desk that I finally decided today's the day. I'm going to clean it. I'm going to tidy my room up and get all the energy flowing, and we are going to sit down and talk about my new A6 spring Hobinichi and why I went this route. Okay, so what we have in front of me is a Savito cover that I ordered from Amazon. Beauty begins the moment you decide to be yourself. I ordered that on Etsy. Please forgive me, I don't remember where it came from. So I'm sorry if this is reflecting the light. I will try to hold it up so you guys can kind of see the pattern. This is just a beautiful pattern I use on my wallpaper on my phone that I found on Pinterest. I enjoyed it so much I printed it off and put it on for my spring 2024 to 2025 A6. If you hear noises in the background, my kitty is having a wonderful time. So forgive me if you hear her bells ringing. She is enjoying herself. So in the front, I have Miss Boulderbon. Her name is Bonnie, I believe, and she has these cute Days of the Week stickers, and I've been using those each day. These are some ideas of what I could put in here, and this is a summary of July. And over here, I don't know, let's see. Yeah, there's a little bit of a summary, like memory keeping in here. And these are just more ideas I can use. And then I also ordered these stickers to vibe it up. And then we're going to skip to July. So I also ordered this July sticker kit. Let's get you guys a little closer. Okay, I ordered this sticker kit from Boulderbon as well, and I really liked it. For the first month, I decided it's definitely crowded with all my information. So for August, I set it up and I made it a little lighter. So here we are in August. Instead of completely covering this, I just highlighted it, and I'm just going with this really nice light pink vibe, and that's how I've set up for August. And then of course I haven't yet completely set up for September. I'm just planning in these pages. And then we go to, so the next page, we're in June. I know there's all these pages for me left available. I haven't decided what I want to do with them as of yet. But I also was thinking maybe into 2025, after I'm completely through with this, maybe I'll go back around and do more, or if I find a different purpose, I'll do that. Alrighty, so this page I'm not going to show you. I'm just going to show you this cutout I made. I am tracking a debt I have in here that I am paying off. So I'm going to skip these and go into the beginning of when I got this book. So I picked up this book from Jet Pens, and I got it on June 24th. I just decided to make it my cover of like, hey, this is my first Hobinichi A6, and this is where I started on this day, just to remember. So I wanted to start this A6 because I was having so much fun in my A6 Revivify, and I realized I enjoyed the soft cover version more than I did the hardcover A6, and I think that's because I can fit it easily into a cover, and it just is more like flexible. So for some reason that had my attention. Okay, so I tried to send my cat with her toys outside of the room. Maybe that will not interrupt me as much. So I went ahead and started doing this layout where I would kind of journal on this side. I would write out my schedule for the day and have my housekeeping I do at this is the housekeeping I do at home. So I like to see what I've done and keep track of kind of that. And it just helps me feel like I'm doing more than just my job, like I'm being a proper housekeeper. So this, I'm just gonna flip through some of these. There's just the end of June that I decided to give this a shot, and I was really having fun. Once I did my A6 One Book July, I realized it's way more exciting to add more ephemera in here to keep me in the book. So for this page, I ordered these gorgeous stickers and placed them all in here. I really liked the pink and beige vibe, so I went with that aesthetic, and I love this July page. And yes, while I was having my One Book July Revivify, which meant I was using one book to revive and just fill up more pages, I did alongside have this book, and it was hard to bounce back and forth a little bit, but mostly I was making that more my creative and like, how do I explain this? I was in that book, I was also using this one, and the reason is I wanted to fill those pages up however I please with no pressure, whereas this book was a little bit more for memory keeping. So that's the vibe I'm going with. So this was really fun because as I see these stickers, I don't even have to read the pages. I went to the drive-in with my husband that afternoon and we saw Twisters. I highly recommend watching it. I liked it. And I had coffee and donuts at work with my client, and that was really fun, and I decided to finally use a sticker that I've been hoarding. Then these days were really great. There was an art in the park and car show in my area, so we went to those. And then of course the next day I just did my basics like self-care. So this afternoon we were watching Ancient Aliens, and so I've been wanting to use this alien stickers. I had to put that in there. Okay, so this page reflects on my anniversary with my husband, and we went to the races, and I picked up this checkered flag. I felt so spoiled. I also had a tea party with my niece, so I did cover up the images of my beautiful niece. I don't have permission to share her image online, and even if I did, I wouldn't. So I did want to point this out. I went from being blonde, and I went ahead and after 7 years of being blonde, I bit the bullet. I've been thinking about it for a while, and I colored my hair back to my natural. So this was the hair inspiration that I found on Pinterest that had really just made it the final decision that I wanted to go back to my natural. So it is like this beautiful goldy ash brown color. It's very cute and I'm loving it. So over here I had made a chicken pasta for my husband and he really liked it, so I made sure to write it down. And this is where my layout started to change. I put my task for work at the top and did a little journaling and then kind of creative journaling in here too, and of course caught my inspiration, so this has been nice. On this page I didn't use too many stickers, keeping it very productive on this spread. And then this begins August 1st, so this is today. I will be filling this out. I usually fill out my work schedule in the morning or midday, and then I go back through and write my journaling. And that's how I've been using this. And these stickers I printed off myself, but I did order the images from DigiArtGuy on Etsy, and I believe he called it pink planning. So I loved this. And this is going to roll into my August aesthetic. I've been loving this. That's why I have these cute little printouts to use. They're on the right side here. I look forward to doing that. So this is the start of my spring A6 Hobinichi that I've been using. And I wanted to catch you guys up on that. I did want to mention, while I was in the city with my husband for our anniversary, I did pick up 2 items from Barnes & Nobles that I'm kind of surprised I haven't seen on our YouTube community yet. So I just wanted to give them some shout out. So at Walmart, we usually go grab this pen and gear book and we use it as we so well please. I have one that's really used. Let me see if I can pull up a page in this. I just have so much in here. It's great. Let's see. Okay, so like my grocery list, right? I'm using it for whatever. I don't care if it like gets stained or dirty, it gets just thrown in my bag. So this is my little notebook that I'm using. This is a new one. Well, I really liked these. I have never commented on these books. It's just like the run-of-the-mill, like if I need a note or whatever goes in my bag. So this has been helpful, and I do like these little memo books. However, I was interested in looking into something more colorful. And at Barnes & Noble, I found this. It's actually a cute little index card notebook. And goodness, you guys, I'm sorry, I don't even know how much this was. But it's from the Green Room. So our index cards are made with paper containing 60 to 70% recycled fiber. So I thought that was cool. It feels really smooth and more durable, and I can just do my list. I can do a line here and do my list here, however I so well please. And it's cool because they're perforated, so if I do something in here that I really need to move into like my planner, I can just rip it out and throw it in there. That's really helpful. So I found this and I wanted to share that with you. And then of course, I found this little agenda. I thought this beautiful lilac color was so cute. I wanted to open it up for you guys. I did find this again at Barnes & Noble. I was there with my husband. And they called this their lavender grid. So this is called the lavender grid, and I thought this was so cute, so I had to throw this in here. It just says agenda, and I think it's PU leather. Maybe not. It's like a material. Let me see if it's on here. Yeah, it's PU and then paper is what it says. So this must be PU leather of some sort. And then this was $19.99. It was not cheap, you guys, but for what it is and how cute, I did not mind picking this up. And I will be using this for sure. So it's the agenda from Live Work. You have 2 lines and then a line, so you can write on top, in the middle, however you want to do it. They have this gorgeous map, and then it looks like they have the time, and then it goes right into your grid. So this is a very small, faint grid. I really love it. I will compare it to this like acetate filling paper. What do they call this? Why do I always forget this, you guys? Oh my goodness. Straight edge paper. You guys help me out. I always forget what these are called. Anyways, so the grid on this and the grid on this is significantly smaller. Just so you guys can see for comparison. So these grids are pretty small. And they have a line at the top that's like blank, and then your grid is at the bottom, and it keeps on running, and it's just gorgeous. I loved this. There's no dates on it. There's no numbered pages, so you can use this whenever and however you so well please. And once again, I found that at Barnes & Noble. So these 2 items we picked up while I was in the city, and I wanted to share them with you. I will be using these in the future. So they are going on my shelf for when I'm ready to use them. So For August, I wanted to just let you know I'm doing a lot of creative expression, so please stay tuned for that. I will totally catch you guys up, but for now this is basically my only planner. I also wanted to say, if you notice my nails, I had acrylic on and I have tried to get the acrylic off and it's just been a little bit of a struggle. It just really likes me. The primer they used is strong. This little bit of acrylic does not want to come off. I've even soaked them in acetone for quite a while and I've filed them down, and at this point I'm just like, you know what, I'm just gonna color over them. So if they look really weird, that's why. I hope it doesn't come off as strong in the camera. So forgive me for that. That is this week's video. I hope you're all doing well and happy August 1st. Bye!